But just remember when you're going home and you're working on this, put yourself in the game like you kind of were doing just now. Just put yourself in the game mode and just work on your ability to create a gap, create space, you can get your shot off. That was the purpose of the day. I just want to get you guys, I'm loving these rims, are my favorite thing going. I love using them during the season. So I'm just trying to add stuff to your guys' game that you can add in, pretty easily because you guys are already doing step backs for the most part, right? Everybody kind of knows how to do that. It's just I wanted to really dive into when to do it. Just remember there's an appropriate time when to do it. And you got to work on it by just practicing it. If you do it at the right time, it'll work every time. Defense is guarding you this way. Which way makes the most sense for you to enter or get into a step back? Why, Dane? Okay. All right, so we're gonna start talking about this. Again, this is why step backs are really vital. I don't think it's so much that Luka Doncic's step back is so deadly as much as he knows when to do it. That's what I've noticed on film that I've watched. I watched it today. He knows when to do it. Same with Harden. And a lot of it just is predicated on what the defense is doing and how they're guarding you. So I'm guarding you this way. This is what it looks like. You're going hard this way. Go. Yep. Yeah, stop. Don't move. That's perfect. Reason why it really works coming this way is because what is the defense trying to stop me from doing? Driving middle. So if I'm going middle, they're going to aggressively try to cut that off because they don't want to get benched. Does that make sense? You guys, a couple of things. When I push off my foot on my step back, what I want to try to do is land and square in the air. So when I'm landing, almost like this, my footwork is almost backwards. It's almost my front foot back. I'm landing front foot, then back foot. Now, as far as how you land doesn't really matter, but what I suggest is trying to make sure that if you are a right-handed shooter, and you shoot predominantly with your right hand, to land so you're already kind of lined up to the basket. I just started last May. Now I'm out getting paid. Tell them I need a raise. Get chips, no lays. All the God be the praise. Now they like throwing shade. What you say, what you say? Yeah, now I'm out of my wave. Get them out of my wave. Yeah, send them all to the grave. Got 100,000 plays. Yeah, say I'm good for my age. Put respect to my name. Yeah, say it out of my face. Don't got time to just waste. That's why step back is unguardable when done at the appropriate time. Luka Doncic is a master at this. If I drive powerfully and if I'm going aggressively, he's going to turn his hips or even cross over his feet. That's what I'm looking for. So when you're doing the step back, I have to really focus on my defender. Based on what he does will dictate what I do. Go ahead and cross over like you're trying to beat me there this time. So when he does that, it's over. Doing it from pivot triple threat is one of the best, and again, it's my opinion, one of the best times to do it because I'm coming from a slow pace. I'm slow, kind of just jabbing. And all of a sudden, I'm going to go quick. You guys know it's always slow to quick. If I can get him to try to cut me off, which is exactly what I want, and I have this footwork in my bag, this is when a step back is appropriate. And this is why it's hard to teach because people don't read it and do it at the right time. They do it unnecessarily. Does that make sense to you? So the read is very simple. If he's trying to cut me off, I'm good. That's perfect. I created that gap. My land shot's going. Right, so now, your bag with this 2-foot explosion, I'm going to explain it to you how it works. When you start putting stuff together, now not only can you change speed and direction, but now you can change how you're driving, your explosion. As opposed to 3 steps, I can take 2, I can take 3, I may take 2 twice, I may take 3. Right? It's just an example. I'm going to go slow so you guys can see.
Are we actually pressing or
No. I just want you guys to kind of work. We're going to do the footwork. We're going to mix it together. Right? So I'm going to call out a cadence. 2 steps, 3 steps, 3 steps, 2 steps, 3. All right? That's how it's going to work. So it'll look like this. When I start, first person will go. We'll start with 3. Back to our traditional drop. From 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. 3's a drop. Or 3's a step. You don't have to drop. I can do this too. I don't have to necessarily step. I can step and then go into my dribble step. It's the same thing. What I'm telling you is, using this and practicing on your 2-step and making that instinctual will give you that. Not to mention you got to change the speed. Change the speed and change the direction. So I can go, stop, and don't forget I haven't dragged yet. Right? So you can still add that stuff in. Does that make sense to you guys? This changes your game. All right, so this is just some footwork stuff. This is 2-step explosion stuff. So basically, we do a lot of 3-step stuff where I'm dropping and then I dribble step and stop. Does Today we're gonna focus on our ability to go in and do it in 2 steps. All right, so now we're not dropping. 2 steps.